The house behind me is up in the Blue Ridge Mountains in North Georgia, about 20 miles from the North Carolina state line. Lived there about 7 years, I think, or 8 years. A really lovely place. It's up on the side of the mountain, up near the top of this particular mountain. And from the porch in the spring, the slope of the mountain is just covered with dogwood trees, which bloom, and it becomes just a carpet of white and pink flowers down the side of the mountain. Really beautiful place. The only downside of it is it's in the middle of nowhere, and so I was most of my career contract programmer, computer programmer. So I had to travel a great deal. Didn't get to enjoy the place as much as I would have liked to. But I've moved 29 times. And that's after the military. So what can I say? I finally got moving down to an art to make it easy. I would just sell everything. What I couldn't sell, I'd give away. And then when I got to the new location, I would order new stuff, and they would bring it in and set it up. So, and given the cost of moving things or putting it in things in storage, it actually worked out financially pretty good. But anyway, this was an interesting place to live. The wildlife was great. The only problem we had is there were quite a few black bears up there, and they were not aggressive unless they had a cub. They had a cub with them. You stay clear. Of course, a lot of deer, fox, raccoons, stuff like that, stuff you'd expect to see in a mountain. So anyway, I'm not sure why I brought that up. Of course, now I live in Florida, which is a great retirement state. Love it down here. My computer programming contract work brought me to Tampa, Florida in 1999. A day-to-day contract lasted 2 years. And so in 2003, we sold the house that you see there in the background because I wanted to move my wife to move down to Florida with me, because the trips back and forth driving back and forth between Florida and North Georgia was a killer. So enough of the background there. I want to check my Amazon account. I have, I can't remember. I sold an order to sell 4 $7 put contracts for exercise. And I can't remember if I had updated my website and transaction set on that or not. So I'm going to check that out right now. And okay, let's look at this. Oh, yay. You see that there was a small question in my mind of the timing of having that 1,800 shares of HBI put on me. on Friday whether or not that would be in place for whether I would be the stockholder record. And as you can see from this, in fact, it is. So that's $270. Now that's dividends. Dividends is not capital gains. That'll be ordinary income. I don't see it here. Oh, here we are. That's, I don't. No, there it is. Wow. That one sort of got by me. I mean, I did it, but I can't. Senior moment, I guess. Okay. So pending, I have these calls. Remember, I sold 9 of them with a 30-cent limit price ask on yesterday. And I regretted not having priced all 18 contracts at 30 cents. Well, I'm going to change that. I'm going to cancel this order and replace it. All right. As you can see here, I've already got those are the 9 contracts that I sold yesterday that are highlighted here. And so I want to do that again. And it's done. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get those sold. The premium's not terrific, but 30 cents is, 30 cents. And it gets back to what I mentioned in my last video, that time for a merchant, and that's what I am. I am not an investor. I am a merchant. I sell stock option contracts. So anyway, time is my enemy. By that I mean every day that goes by that I don't have haven't sold something, my average daily income decreases. And my target is $150 a day. This transaction said I'm behind somewhat. But I do have more time to make that up. So hopefully on a regular long 5-day trading week, I should be able to do much better. But this week has been unusual on a number of levels, as one of my earlier videos pointed that out. Okay, well, that's it for this morning. And it is morning. It's 1:30 a.m. So, okay. Well, thanks for watching. If you'll hit subscribe and notify, I would appreciate it.